Yo, what's good? What's good? What's happening with y'all? What's popping? What's popping? Hope y'all having a good weekend so far. Supposed to be having a guest coming through tonight. Anybody pick up anything new this week? I know everybody always grabbing something. Sure, it's been a long day today. Valentine's Day weekend. I'm sure everybody out kicking it, hanging out with the fam, taking the wives out, girlfriends, fiance, whatever the case may be. What's good, Corey? What up, Kick Up Dust? What up, Defense Dad? Should everybody out kicking, hanging out? Yeah, man. Damn it, I didn't type fast enough. No, brother, you didn't. They got you, brother. What's up, Maurice? What's good with you? Shit. If my man don't come through, this might just be a what you call it, a free for all. Yeah, man. Just want to shoot. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Depends that I know you got something new. I know you got something new. So I just got this Hollison on this here M&P 10 mil thing. Looks sexy, boy. Yeah. I can't show it because YouTube will be like, boot. Still at work for another hour. Man, what kind of work you do, bro? You talking about you listening between clients? You a barber or something? You a barber or something? Mm-hmm. Shit, we was not too busy at all at work today. We got busy there for about 4 hours, 5 hours, and then all of a sudden it got real slow. Made today real long at work. I was sleepy, about to fall asleep, sitting on the stool. Had to get up and go outside where it was nice and cold, get woke up. Yeah, man. Be rough sometime when you're at work. Especially when everybody else is off. You work in retail too, I feel you. Yeah, retail is different, man. Get to meet a lot of people though. Get to meet a lot of people. Yeah, I'm waiting on this new M&P, this what they call it, the 30 Super Carry Shield Plus to come in. What's up, Mr. Charles? How you doing? Hope everybody having a good night. What y'all getting? Well, they might be watching, so never mind. I was gonna ask y'all what y'all doing for the wives for Valentine's Day. Y'all going out to eat? Y'all getting them some flowers? What y'all gonna do for them? These corporate holidays be messing up my gun buying. 26 years of sales. I probably never hit that number, brother. Maurice said, "What's he doing for me?" Damn, Maurice, really? Really, Maurice? Yeah, man. I'm trying to adjust these new glasses, man. Had to get some new glasses. My eyeballs was broke. I'm trying to read these comments, man. They a little blurry. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Sending her to Vegas. You sending her to Vegas? What? You ain't. Wait a minute. You sending her to Vegas? You ain't going? What's going on, Jason Ewing? You know what happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas, Charles. You can't just be sending them out there solo dolo, brother. Anybody ask their wives for a new gun for Christmas? I mean, for Valentine? I'm talking about Christmas. It just passed. What y'all think about all this stuff that's coming out uh, with these shot show guns? Anything in there that y'all gonna pick up? Anything like that? I'm still seeing stuff popping up, new stuff. I'm like, dang, there's some weird stuff coming out. Red Phoenix, what's good, man? You know what? I need you in here. Come on through, Will. Come on through. Come on in here, Phoenix. Bring that big bald onion in here, brother. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all been watching Red Phoenix or watching Mrs. Red Phoenix. Go check them out, man. Subscribe to them channels. Kingdom Defense. What's happening? Got some AK mags today. Yeah, yeah. I got enough of them. I don't even have an AK. I got a KS-47. But I got plenty of mags for it. Got plenty of mags for it. I like my KS-47 though. It's pretty dope. Definitely a fun gun to shoot. There really isn't much new gun wise that really has my interest right now. That's it's it's a lot of stuff out there. Not necessarily that it's got my interest, but it is stuff that I'm interested in. You know, some of it I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Like the new calibers, like the 30 Super Carry, that new 8.6 Blackout. Interested in that. Um, there's not really too much else out there I really care about. I do want to get my hands on a rival though. That is definitely one I want to get my hands on. Definitely want to do that. That's a sexy gun, man. People been asking about it. People been asking about that Smith and Wesson CSX a lot too. Not really too crazy about that one. 21911 is for me. I do want to get. I need to get into like. I still need to get into a bolt action, man. Keep saying I'm gonna get one, and I still ain't got one. One of these days, it'll happen. I said I never really get into shotguns either, and I got two now. So one of these days, it'll happen. It'll happen. Just got an AK game recently. Want the mini Strybog. Yeah, yeah. That mini Strybog is dope. That mini Strybog is dope. Man, well, I can't. You can't text and respond to what I wanted to ask you about. But just hit me up. You know what I'm saying on the phone later or something. Gotten to the point. It has to be something really nice to make me spend money. I already have most of what I really want. Well, for me, I got everything in my collection right now is stuff that I actually want. Um, Stuff that I want for YouTube. If somebody I know has it, I'll just borrow it, and then do a video on it, and give it back. That way I don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on a bunch of guns. I got two back here behind me that y'all can't see. Yeah, I just did videos on, and both of them are loaner guns. Got to take them back tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Yeah, everything good, big homie. Just wanted to top it up with you. I had a question about something dealing with these alphabet boys. Norwood, what's good, fam? But yeah, I've gotten to where I'll borrow guns. I've got a new series that's gonna be coming to the channel this year. I just got to get time to start getting those videos scheduled and set up. And think y'all gonna like it. Think y'all gonna like it. Need to get that Smith and Wesson 627. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see something. That's what I think it is. I probably won't get it. Yep, that's what I thought it was. Not gonna get it. Now, I don't know, because that gun actually comes in a 9 millimeter, and I had one come through the shop last week, and it was sexy as hell. So I would actually probably get that one. I would not. Now, let me rephrase that. If I was more into revolvers, I would get that one. But I'm not gonna spend $1,200 on a revolver. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Carvin Queen, what's happening? How you doing? Welcome back. I think you had some stuffs going on. Yeah, man, Maurice, I said 9 millimeter. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into a whole nother caliber in revolvers. Just get a revolver. I don't like them that much. I don't even like revolvers. Don't even own a revolver. I like the way some of them look. Some of them pretty as hell. Like that one is pretty if you get the performance center version, but it's not something that I'm gonna just dive off into a whole new caliber and pick up to get one. That's not gonna happen. Carvin, jump in here. You've been out of pocket for a while, just popping in and out. Purchased a Henry 357 Silver Boy last year. I've never shot a lever action gun ever. I've never shot one. I would like to shoot one. You said I got one used. You know how much I paid for it? 600. Oh, nice. Well, the performance center version in 9 mil is like 12. What's up, RGG? My guy. Hope everything good with your fam. Hope you're taking care of my black is beautiful. Hope she's taking care of you. Hope y'all doing y'all thing. Yeah, man. I gotta start getting into some different stuff, man. Get out these polymer guns. I got too many polymer guns. They said, "Oh Lord," I guess because RGG in here, they know it's gonna be something. Carbon, you ain't picked up nothing new. RGG, he always getting something new. I ain't gonna ask him. One of those tactical lever action. They got a tactical lever action. We got this gun in the shop. It's the dumbest gun I've ever seen in my life. It's a 22 long rifle, but it's a pump action 22. I'm like, this is the dumbest gun ever. It's a Rossi gallery gun. That's what they call it. Dang stupid. Lever guns are pure fun. You know what? I take that back. I have shot a lever gun. I shot a Marlin 357 Magnum suppressed. Talk about quiet. That's probably the quietest gun I've ever seen. What's up, sis? Yoki Stirrup in the building. Oh yeah, man. Can't wait to see y'all either, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Got all these special guests in the building. All these celebrities. I feel special. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah.
My guy.
What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you been?
I'm good, brother. How you doing? It's good to
Man,
see you.
I know, right? I know. Good to be seen.
Man, I ain't
Shoot,
seen
man.
you in a minute. You've been
Man,
MIA for real.
man, hey, bro. I've been trying to get things together. Trying to get them
Yeah.
things together. You know what I'm saying? How you been?
Man,
What's
I'm
going
good,
on?
brother. I'm good, man. How work been treating you?
Man, it's been busy. It's been busy. We're shorthanded. With being shorthanded and people sick, it's been crazy. I'm hoping this summertime can let up a little bit and I can start hiring some people and not having to go into work because we shorthanded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard him say hiring some people. So in case y'all didn't know, why don't you go ahead and tell them what happened to you?
I got a new position. I'm the chief of police for a police department here in North Carolina now. That's why y'all haven't really been seeing me on YouTube because I've been so busy with that. I've been there since October. So hasn't even been 6 months yet.
Yeah, man. My brother out here doing this thing, man. That took over the 12 office.
No, right? Who would have thunk it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How things been, man? How you been doing?
Man, just working, recording,
Right,
working,
right,
chilling with Queen, recording, working.
right, right, right. I
Same
got a few. I got
rotation
a
there.
few video, man. You know what? The thing about it is, during the wintertime, anyway, I slow down on videos because going to the range ain't a thing during the winter for me because it's too cold. You know what I'm saying? So
You can tell.
I don't go to the range during the wintertime, but I usually slow down on my videos and I do ride along videos during the wintertime. But since I can't really do ride along videos right now, I ain't really had much to put out there. I got a bunch of guns that I want to review, but I can't make it out to the range.
Gotcha. Now, are you in South Carolina or North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Okay. How far are you from Clinton, South Carolina?
Shoot, Clinton. I think that's like 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
I believe it's like 3 or 4 hours. What's going on, everybody that said hello? How's everybody doing? Jason Ewing. I saw Norwood. Norwood. What's going on with you?
What's up,
Everybody.
Big Zach?
Zach. Everybody, man. Salute to everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. You know how it is.
You know, we got to give a special shout out to Yoki. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Getting them
100,000.
Gundy nominations and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
so
did it, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
she did
that's
a
what's up,
thing.
man. I saw it
Yeah,
like I see a lot of stuff on YouTube, man, but I'm just so busy. It's like in and out. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't. I don't respond or anything like that because I know I'm a miss. I've been missing. I've been missing comments on my videos, man. I've been like that. I'm trying to get back in it, but it's been kind of rough for me.
oh yeah, man. It's her, Jay the Shooter,
Right.
32
32
Icon,
icon.
of course,
Yep.
Coley on the War. They all got nominated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. I
That's
wonder who
dope.
gonna win. That's what's up, man. No, even the nomination alone is big. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nomination's big, man, because
right.
I don't think I've ever seen that many of us be nominated for Gundy. I think the only one I've ever seen was Coleon.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So,
it's big, man, to see that many. You know what I'm saying? People that worked hard and they deserve it. You know what I mean?
right. Defense Dad says, "How do my superiors feel about my YouTube stuff?"
That's a good
Well,
question.
I don't want to sound. I don't know how to make this sound not like. uh I, I'm trying to be as political as correct I can, but I'm kind of like the superior. I make the rule on that kind of stuff. I'm the one that writes the SOP. I'm the one that makes sure everybody follows the rules and stuff like that. So as long as whatever I put in place in the SOP is fine. As far as personal feelings, how they feel about it, I mean, they haven't said anything, so I guess it's not. I have a town manager that's over, that's my boss, and then the mayor that I also conversate with. Which really how it works. The mayor really is not my boss; they're just the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Town manager is
Mhm.
really my boss. I really go off the directive of town manager. And town manager's type of guy is he stays in his lane. You know what I'm saying? He ain't certified law enforcement, ain't never been, and he goes off strictly of what I tell him and stuff like that, unless it has to do with money. Now, if it has to do with money, he has a lot to say about that. But all the other stuff, man, it's basically it's basically what I say, what I write as far as the SOP goes, if I approve it or not.
So,
So,
question:
all right,
are you the first black chief in that area?
nope, nope.
Okay.
I work for a 70% um, black town. So seventy
Really?
percent of the population in this town is black. Population in this town is right at 2,000. So it's a very small town, man. Department's only eight full time officers, five part time officers, and everybody in any kind of department head or anything like that is black. The mayor's black, town manager is black, the chief of fire is black, the chief of police is black, the public works head is black.
Where
So
you
it's
live at?
the town
Rosewood?
clerk. The town clerk. This man say this man say Rosewood. Oh man! Wow, that was funny. That was pretty funny.
Man, I don't. I kind of like I see cops doing certain stuff. Like I watch a lot of the videos, like the high speed chases on the car cams and stuff and the police stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, man, that looked like it would be fun, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, you be a professional paid copper. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but see, the thing is, man, it ain't all that fun, man. People don't like to pull over for them blue lights, man. You know, I mean, how many close calls I had trying to get to somewhere or trying to chase somebody because people don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like you be driving, you'll be behind somebody blue lights, and all of a sudden they'll cut you off or they'll pull out in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's when I was young, when I first started policing, it was fun. Now it's just one of them things, man. I could do without it, man, for real, because sometimes it gets scary. When you get up to 120, you know, you going after somebody, and then you on this small street with these side streets coming out, and you like, and people just driving, man. Shoot, it ain't all that fun, man. You start thinking about the kids, and I want to make it home and all that stuff, and that's when you be like, hey, look, I'm gonna call this off, because usually the last few chases I've been involved in, I've called them off because it's just got too dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
So did you see that comment my man said? He's talking about like the politicians and stuff in your area, in your town. Do they have something to say? Which I guess essentially that would be like the mayor and stuff. So I guess
no, they haven't really had much to say, man, because you know I don't try to do anything controversial on my channel or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more of you know, I try to bring light to law enforcement and a good light to law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Also, there's some things I say negative about law enforcement on my channel also, but it's not one of those things neither here. I mean, like one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I ain't backing law enforcement as the greatest thing, and I ain't saying they're the worst thing either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's one of those things where it's you know, it's I try to stay as unbiased as I can. I know I am biased because I am in law enforcement.
Right.
But I try to stay as unbiased as I can. And I think that's why they've kept an open mind. Just like my chief when I worked at my other job, man. He wanted me to keep on it, but he was scared it would come back. And he was just like, man, I'm not even going to try to, you know, look at it or anything like that. He just tried to ignore it. And as long as I could do it without any complaints or anything like that, you know, he was down with it because of all the positive, you know, reaction I got from it. That's what he was.
Right. So, well, I mean, the way you did it, it was, you know, it was kind of discreet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So it wasn't like you was walking up to the car with the cameras and all that stuff and doing all that, and you wasn't putting out nobody's private information, none of that.
Right. I wasn't trying to be like cops. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be like on Fox TV, Fox channel on cops and Saturday night, 8 o'clock, people just, you know what I'm saying, seeing everything. No, it was just more of a behind the scenes kind of thing. After everything happened, I could explain to you so you could see how things were and stuff like that. Now, there were some things on there that was, you know, could have got me, I mean, could have made them say take it down, which they did say on one. I had a full video of a chase that I had. It's on my Patreon now, but it was a full video of a chase, and my chief was like, "Hey, listen, now you know you're going to take a little too far on that one," and I just had to take it down. So I mean, it really wasn't anything else other than that I knew that was going to get taken down. I just wanted to show people that I really be out here working. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I did that one, because I wanted to show people I be out here working.
Yeah, because you know they usually see you in Krispy Kreme drive-through and stuff. You know
right. You know, right. With a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Dip my donuts a little bit gravy. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, don't start, Dre. Now I'm trying to be nice tonight. Now, Dre, this is my first time back in a while. You know what I'm saying? Got your little button up, trying to look all professional. I'm trying to stay nice tonight. You know what I'm saying? So just please let me stay nice. I'm trying to, because you know that light is beaming off that forehead kind of bright. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You know, I got the big light right here. You know. Yeah, that's the hand of God. You know, blessing us on this show, making sure we behave ourselves.
Oh man. So how things going at the gun shop, man?
They going, brother. Man, boss man doing his thing. He acting a fool out here. I think
Really?
he been acting like Pinky in the Brain.
He
I
want
think
to
he
take over
just
the
wake up
world.
in the morning, look at his wife. We're gonna take over the world, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, what y'all buy? What is he buying? A whole bunch of stuff?
I can't speak on that,
Oh.
but he acting like Pinky in the Brain, trying to take.
Oh man.
we got a second store opening up,
Oh
and
damn.
that store is going to be double the size of the store we got now. So
Dang.
the store we got now has a 12-lane range. The new store is going to have two 10-lane ranges.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's going to have a sitting area, and it's supposed to have like they were
I mean,
saying
just
originally
having
it's
a
supposed to
range
have
alone with all the ventilation you got to do and stuff, man, that's some money, bro.
yeah.
That is some money, especially with what is it? Who's the people that regulates that? The FF, not the FAA, but
EPA or whatever it is.
EPA. Yeah, EPA. When they come in there and do their inspections and stuff like that, man, shoot, you got to put some money into that stuff.
I ain't seen none of them fools.
No, they only do the initial inspection to make sure.
We just remodeled the whole range in September, not
And
this
they
past September, but the September before. I never saw none of them fools.
Wow. Well, they might not be around. Huh? It is the federal government, so hey, they do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So hey, listen.
Yeah, he stripped it down to naked walls and bare ceiling, and redid the whole thing. Put it's ballistic rubber all the way around the room.
Your boss making some money. He making some money.
He ain't broke.
Making. Yeah. Not the least. He ain't broke. Nah,
he ain't broke.
He's far from it.
Yeah, man. What's up, Peanut? I didn't get to shout you out a while ago, but yeah, he good, man. We good.
Good,
you know what I'm saying? He take care of us in the pockets good. You know what I'm saying? Keep everybody happy.
Heck yeah. That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude, man. And he young. That's what's crazy. He 36.
Oh wow. Wow. How long has he had the gun shop?
So he bought the store 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then he owns Head Down Firearms, and he got that 4 years ago, I think.
Oh, yeah, he doing some big things. That's what's up.
Yeah. So he might want to talk to you, man. You know, might want to upgrade your patrol rifles for your department. You know,
man, we need to because we got some trash. I'm telling you that right now. We got some trash.
He got some nice packages, but we need to talk offline.
Hey, you got my number? I mean, because I just hit up RGG because I watched his video on that gun rack video that he was when he was at the SHOT Show. Yeah. And I'm looking for something right now to put in my patrol cars, man, because the stuff that they actually use, the stuff that most departments use is so expensive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get everything in there on a budget because my budget's so low because the department ain't rich. So I'm having a hard time finding some stuff, but I just wanted to talk to Homeboy, see if he could, cut a deal or something like that for a police department.
Yeah, he got his Head Down is really targeted towards law enforcement agencies.
Oh, okay.
So, like they have a package called an SRO. So it's a Vertex bag, and Head Down makes a custom holster that goes in it. And the gun slides into the holster, and it's for a 10.5 and shorter AR pistol with a Law Tactical folding brace on it. So you slide it in the backpack. It's got a Velcro pouch. It's a mag pouch, but it's one of the Kydex ones that you can clip on your belt. Right. And the Velcro is inside the backpack, so you have your extra magazine and hold a magazine in it while you got it holstered.
Well, see, I got a few Vertex bags. Yeah, I got a few Vertex bags that have those holsters in them, but as far as the actual AR is what I was looking for.
Yeah, he can hook you up with the ARs. They got one they call it it's their Patrolman, I think it is. It comes with the optic on it, flashlight mounted. It's already ready to go out the box. Got the iron flip ups on it, everything.
Yeah, I need to holler at him, man, because we need something. Right, they got Diamondback ARs right now, man. And
what?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man, they got man. Listen, hey, this was BFF. And if you don't know, if you know my last name, one of them F's means fuel. The other one means because it was before fuel. You know what I'm saying? They bought Diamondback ARs with sight mark red dots. And the crazy thing is, man, this is the crazy thing about it, bro.
Shit.
They had the money to get to upgrade the ARs and to upgrade the red dots, but the person that ordered, I don't know, I know who ordered. I'm not trying to talk trash about nobody, but I don't know if he knew that much about
Bluetooth
guns
disconnected.
to know what to order. So he ordered those, and I asked him why he got the sight marks, and he said the sight marks was just so expensive, so much more expensive. And I said, man, you can get a
What?
Romeo, you get a Sig Romeo for a few dollars more than a sight mark. Some of them are cheaper than a sight mark. I said that's better than a sight mark, but that's what they went with, man. I mean, but if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I really
Right.
can't. He was just
Bluetooth
trying to get
connected.
rifles for the department because all they were carrying were handguns. Nobody had a
So what?
shotgun or anything.
He we need to talk. So I can put you in touch with him so y'all can
All
get
right, yeah,
right.
yeah. You got my number, bro. I'll text you, man. My off hours are on the weekend, so I'll text you Monday.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, man. So are you on a working like a Monday through Friday schedule now, or are you
Well,
like
I kind of like make my own schedule. I try to fit my schedule around the needs for the town. So if we're short, if the shift is short around a certain time, like midday, I try to come in a little bit late so I can help cover. You know what I'm saying? Because the more officers you got on road, the better. So I try to back up my guys whenever they get calls and stuff like that, or if I need to take a call because somebody else is busy taking somebody to jail or something like that, I want to be available. So usually I try to set my schedule to where if we're going to be short on the road, I'll be there to pick up that slack. You know what I'm saying? Because we're down 2 positions right now, so those 2 positions hurt when you only got 8 guys in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So
right?
it's one of the things. I just try to fit my my time around that.
Got
Yeah.
you,
And
got
they're surprised, man. They're surprised to see me out working and stuff like that, pulling cars over and stuff like that. I work, man. I ain't the type to just sit around in the office and just look at a screen. Now I will say I do have a lot of meetings and stuff I go to. I gotta deal with a big old budget that I'm trying to add and subtract. Boy, hey, listen, elementary add and subtract that coming in handy, boy. Them calculators, boy, coming in handy, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm put a shirt on, Chief. Hey, RGG, you just mad you can't, boy. Hey, RGG just mad he gotta wear a bra. You know what I'm saying? I love you, RGG.
it.
But yeah,
He
but
said he
yeah,
got to wear a bra.
but yeah, man. I mean,
What's up, Miss
it's
Shauna?
who?
Shauna Ewing.
Oh, what's going on, Shauna? Okay, but yeah, man. It's a lot more to it than I thought it was, but I still try to get up there and get out there and work.
That's what's up, man. It's good to have a chief that'll get out there and work and not just point fingers and dictate. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Get out
I
there and do
always
the
tell
damn
my
shit.
guys they didn't know me before this. Now I was in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of narcotics work. I did a lot of road work. A lot of the guys don't even know I have a YouTube channel. And they don't see what I did before. So I tell I've always been the type, even when I was a supervisor, just a regular supervisor, I always say I'm not going to ask you to do something I'm not willing to do myself. You know what I'm saying? I've worked overnight since I've been there. I've worked 3 shifts overnight. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing for me to do it, and then I don't feel some type of way for asking somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of person to tell. I'm gonna ask you now. If it comes to the point where I might say, hey, I'm gonna ask you to do it, but you're gonna have to do it because I have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? So, and I try to explain it to him like that, so it's not one of them things. But I always ask before I tell somebody to do something.
Got you. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So what are you fixing to try and do to come back into YouTube, and how you going to incorporate that back into the flow? Because you a busy man, so how you going to incorporate?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to my gun stuff during the summertime. During the wintertime, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I think I want to do a couple of officers that do know I have a YouTube channel. They do want to do like an interview kind of thing and do a ride along with them, where I ride with them and we just chop it up while we're working and stuff like that. You can see us stop in a car or something like that, and then get back to chopping it up and riding around. But I might try something like that. Because I always wanted me starting this ride along thing. I always wanted to bring light to different officers so people would see that every officer, for one, ain't the same, but all of them ain't just the messed up ones that you see on the news and stuff like
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you see me and everybody say, yeah, you cool, you one of the coolest cops. And I get that a lot. You're one of the coolest cops. And a lot of people are not, they don't like to approach police officers and get to know them. And so that's why I wanted to bring in other officers so you can see it's not just me out here. Now I know I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest one you ever meet. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's some kind of almost on my level. They almost there. You know what I'm saying? They trying.
So you ain't trying to toot your own horn or nothing.
No, never. I ain't. No, you know me. I ain't never trying to toot my own horn, but you know I am the best.
So are you gonna be able to make it to Nashville?
Yes, my plans are to come, bro. Like I said, if I'm currently, I have 2 people in the hiring process right now. If they get through the hiring process, I will be able to come. If they do not get through the hiring process, because the reason why I say that is because my second in command is actually working a shift right now because we're so shorthanded. Okay. So if my second in command isn't available to be on call for something that may happen, a murder or something like that, then I have to be on call. I've been on call since I started. So if I'm still on call, I'm not going to be able to go to Nashville. Yeah. And that's the only thing that's holding me back right now is the fact that I don't have enough manpower to be able to leave and go to another state, you know, for a whole weekend. Because especially around that time, it's going to start getting warm and people are going to be out. So I would be so stressed out to leave, man. I'm going to get a call or something like that, man. I don't think it would be beneficial for me to go ahead and go. But I am in the process of trying to get 2 people on right now to where I will be able to come to Nashville. Even if I hire one of them, I would be able to come even if I hire one of them.
So it's like this, dog. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Nashville, bro, because we'll finally be able to determine if you or RGG is taller.
Hey, man, we all know I'm taller than RGG, man. RGG got them platform shoes he be wearing. He got them platform shoes he be wearing, trying to make it seem like he's taller than me. RGG know he ain't tall, especially on that tactical when he was running. The only reason he took them small steps is because he's so short. That's why he was taking them shuffle steps, because he's so short. And y'all didn't realize that. I saw it. Y'all didn't see that. Man. I saw that. He was shuffling because his legs ain't long enough. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all think I'm playing now.
Now, there's some cool people that's going to be in Nashville, brother. Now, Peanut, I've actually had Peanut at my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Peanut cool, man. He cool. He done been to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Helped him put together a little something. He got something mean coming. You know what I'm saying? He got a mean little package coming.
See, I ain't got nothing mean coming to I got everything everybody else got. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing special. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't planning on bringing nothing but my sidearm and one other gun. I was going to bring a Glock right out the box because everybody talking about they want to have this competition. So I was going to bring a Glock, a factory Glock out the box, and that's what I was going to use. That's what I plan on using. Other than that, I wasn't really planning on bringing much else.
Yeah, you right, Total Glock, boy. We all need more training.
Oh, yeah.
Actual training, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, we all need See, yeah, we all need a lot of training. I mean,
we ain't gonna talk about the tactical shuffles and none of
that. That ain't training.
It is training.
That might be training for some.
Let's get in some cardio, some footwork, everything.
Right.
Devil Row, what's good, fam? What's good?
Hey, bro, I just wanted to check you out real quick, man. Let everybody know I'm still alive. I'm still here.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to hang out, brother. It's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah, man.
You miss tripping with you.
I know, right? I know. Hey, I'm like I said, I'm coming back, man. I'm just trying to get things right where I'm at. You know, the job come first. It got to come first. So I mean, that's the breadwinner right there. RGG. I mean, not RGG, but YouTube don't really pay me that much, so I gotta stay with the job.
Yeah. YouTube be tripping sometime, man. I done got
some of us can't get 100,000 in a year or 2. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. Some Yoki.
Man, I've been going through a thing with them lately. So I'll upload a video. It'll go yellow. I'll send it for review. It'll stay yellow. So I have to re-upload it, delete the old one, and then wait for that one to go yellow or green. If it goes yellow, I send it for review. If they don't flip it green, then I re-upload it again, delete the old one, and go through that whole process again until it finally turns green. So that's what I've been doing.
Wow. So you shopping, you YouTube shopping, because you know
Yeah.
the review is done by individuals, separate individuals.
Hmm.
So you YouTube shopping. I never even thought about that.
I
I
got
never
that
even
from
thought about
another
that.
YouTuber that's a big boy YouTuber.
Let me tell you what happened to me. And this is why I'm not so pressed about getting videos up. So when I got the job, I had some videos, that were going to be uploaded. None of them had to do with guns. I don't think any of them had to do with guns, but all of them were green, right?
Hmm.
So I ran those videos and I said, I told myself, I don't want to, but I ain't gonna be able to download no video, upload no videos or anything like that. So I'm gonna just step in the background of YouTube for a little while so I can get the job right.
Hmm.
So the first week of me doing that, now months I was having my subscriber base slowed down. My subscription slowed down for the last 2 or 3 months before I got the job. So I stopped with YouTube. A week went by and I didn't have no subscribers. I have no new subscriptions or anything like that. Third, 4 and 5 weeks, I got like 250 subscribers in 3 weeks. And I was like, what is going on? So I was like, okay, well, since my subscription's coming up, let me go ahead and put out a quick video and see what happens. I drop a video, right?
Hmm.
Had nothing to do with guns. I think it was my update video or something like that. No subscriptions for the whole week. None. Right. So I let that ride for like 7, 8 days.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, let me see what happens. Week 2, I get another 75 subscribers. I'm like, okay, so when I drop a video, they stop the subscriptions. When I haven't dropped a video in a couple weeks, that's when they start putting my videos out there for some reason. I don't know why it works like that. I have no idea. But when that happened, I was like, man, YouTube is so finicky and it's so unreliable. I can't be putting all this time and missing out on money. You know what I'm saying? When YouTube is like it is, man. Because I mean, like I said, my subscriptions have dropped so much, my viewership has started going back up. That's probably because I haven't been dealing with guns or nothing like that. Like I dropped a video today about me building a patrol car for my department, and the video right before that got like 500 views in like a week or two, which that has hardly ever happened in the past month or two. You know what I'm saying? That stopped happening like 6 months ago. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube and this algorithm stuff, but it sucks. I'm telling you, it sucks bad.
Man, they're still unsubscribing people from other people's channels and whatnot. I
Yeah,
find people all the time because
I
I was
had
looking
put.
at some guys and I was like, dude, why would I stop getting his notifications? He just
Yep,
popped up randomly,
yep,
and so when I went to his channel, I was like, damn, I got unsubscribed.
yep. Check
So
and
they
see,
still
because
doing that.
Santee TV sent me a message saying that she was unsubscribed. She don't know when it happened, but she was wondering. She had texted me and asked me where I was, and I hadn't dropped no videos. I said, "Girl, I dropped video a couple weeks ago. You ain't see that?" And she went on my channel and saw that she was unsubscribed. That's why she ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? So just check and see, man, because a lot of people are getting unsubscribed from GunTubers. So,
Gun tubers have suffered from that plague for a long time.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah,
We
getting
suffered from that for a
ghosted. I
long
mean,
time.
gun tubers are getting ghosted. I mean, it's just one of them things, man. It's just I don't know. I wish YouTube would just, if they want to get rid of gun channels, I wish they would just go ahead and say because that will force somebody to do some other platform that we can go to.
We got other platforms to go to.
I'm talking about platforms that could grow from us going to them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they
Because
can grow, but
but
we
well,
just gotta get the audience to go over there. You
the
know what I'm saying?
reason
That's the
why,
hard part.
but the reason why I haven't went to another platform because YouTube is so easy. It's familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to learn how to do this on this other platform, just like Patreon. Patreon is something different. It took
Yeah.
me a while to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to figure out another platform. That's why people are staying on YouTube because they're already here, they're already established, and trying to figure out another platform is just more work that you're going to have to do. America, we lazy. We ain't gonna go to no other platform when you got to try to figure that out when you got something here. Even if you got
Well,
to go through all this stuff we're going through.
so all right, so I'm on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's my primary. Then I have Gun Streamer. That's my secondary.
Right.
Then I have Utreon. That's the third one. Then I have
Okay.
Library. Utreon is new. Then I have Library. So with all of those platforms, the only one I have to upload to is YouTube, and the other three will pull my content from YouTube over.
That same thing with Patreon, but the thing about it is, what I'm saying
Patreon does
is,
that now.
yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Everything is off of YouTube. You still got to go to YouTube for something. You still have to use. I'm talking about to where we don't have to use YouTube at all.
Well, I mean, you don't
Everything,
have to go to YouTube with the other platforms.
yeah,
I
but you
just
got to pay. You got to pay to have it. You got to pay for another thing to be able to put your videos on there.
pay for
Because
another one.
you got to, because Patreon, if you don't use YouTube, you got to pay for Vimeo or something like that to get your videos on the Patreon. You
No, you
can't
don't
just
have
put
to
them
do
straight
that.
on Patreon.
You don't have to do that on Gunstream or Utreon. None of them.
Oh,
You can
really?
upload direct to them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can go directly, or you can have it pulled from YouTube. You can do both. And it's free. And Utreon, you can set up subscriptions to where people can follow you,
Right.
or they can subscribe to you. If they subscribe to you, then they pay like $3 a month, something like that.
Right.
And then you can put exclusive content on the subscription side that the people that's just following you can't see.
See, that's why I like Patreon. I like Patreon that way, but Patreon makes it's very Patreon is a little bit difficult to put videos. I wouldn't say it's not difficult. It's just an extra step. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
got Patreon. I just don't use it.
Yeah,
I've
I
had it
like
for a
Patreon. I
long
got a
time.
few subscribers on Patreon, man. I wish it would grow a lot better. If Patreon grew to where I could just do Patreon and have my YouTube on the secondary, I would do a lot more on Patreon, because on Patreon I can put a lot more stuff on Patreon that I can't put on YouTube. There's a lot more
Yeah.
stuff on my Patreon that ain't on YouTube.
And see,
You
that's
know what I'm
why I
saying?
like Gunstreamer. You can put whatever you want gun related on there. No worries about nothing.
Well, I'm just
Utreon,
saying.
you got
I'm
the
just
same
saying that
thing.
the fact. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you good. And see,
I'm
Utreon, you can live stream on Utreon
right.
and actually hold the firearms and show the firearms.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm thinking about starting to do a live stream over there, like maybe once a month or something like that.
Right.
And it's only on Utreon, where we can do we can hold guns and talk about guns or whatever, have people come into the stream and stuff. And then
What do
I
you
can
use
turn
StreamYard for
around.
that too, or no?
Yeah, you can use StreamYard for that too.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I'll
Nice.
just turn right around after I get through recording the video. I'll just download the video footage and put it up on YouTube. And YouTube can't say nothing about that because I
Right,
wasn't
because
live
it's
on
not live.
YouTube.
Right. I got you. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's that. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Man, that's a good idea, boy. You putting some thoughts in your boy. You putting some thoughts in there. But
Yeah.
like what I was saying when it came to Patreon, like on Patreon, you can determine who is a subscriber or not. Like, so if somebody subscribes, I can say yes, I allow them to be a subscriber or not. So I can pretty much dictate who's going to be in my. So let's say my town manager want to try to subscribe to my Patreon. No, that's not going to happen. I mean, I don't want you seeing what exactly I got on Patreon, what I'm talking about on Patreon, because a lot of my interviews on Patreon is like raw stuff. Like I be cussing and telling everybody what I went through, you know what I'm saying, my charges, all that stuff is on there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want him seeing that side of me, you know what I'm saying? So I like that part about Patreon, where I can dictate who actually sees what I put out there.
Right. You have a lot of control on Patreon.
Right.
And you can do that on Utreon and Gunstreamer the same.
Okay.
You have that exact same capability.
When we talk, we're gonna talk about all that, bro. We're gonna talk about all that, because I need to figure that out. So
yeah, I'll put you on to some stuff, man, that I've ran up on here recently. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some other cats I deal with in YouTube that's been doing this thing for a long time, and I watch how they move, and so that's how I've learned how to move around, and do certain things, and so it's pretty cool. What's up, the Reels? But yeah, they're trying to shut down the gun stuff on a lot of platforms, but there's other platforms coming up that'll let you monetize your gun content and give you that freedom to express yourself and say what you want.
Right. That's what I'm looking for, man.
I'm gonna do a whole video on building ARs and just put it up on Utreon. Right. I'm not even gonna put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something like that one day.
See, I've got builds that I'll be wanting to put on, but see, what I do is I do the whole video, and then on my video, like the last one I did, I said, my camera messed up, so the audio was messed up on it. But I did one on my 365, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna cut the video. If you want to see this content, go to my Patreon." And what I did, and I just kept that in there, and I just built the whole gun on there. And that footage I put on Patreon, but the other footage without that, me building it, is on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I've been doing. You know, that's. And it's kind of one of those things, you know, trying to get more subscribers to Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Because Patreon does pay pretty good when it comes to the subscriber base, depending on, you know what I'm saying, how you got it set up. But it's like I only charge $5 for my low one and $15. You know, I do the $15, you get a Zoom meeting every month. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few people that do it. We do a Zoom meeting every month where we smoke cigars and trip out. And not thankfully, but the guys that have been there, it's like I got 4 guys paying for the $15 one, and I email them and I send a message every month to see if they want to do it, and they're like, "Nah, man, we're just here to support. We don't need to have that and all that stuff." But you know what I'm saying, when we get more people in there, they'll be willing to do it because it's just us 4. You know what I'm saying? I guess they don't like Diesel that much to be doing a Zoom call. You know,
right,
so
right.
It is what it is. Don't say right. You don't agree with that. They do like me a lot.
Yeah.
Big Dre. Hey man, it was good chopping it up with you, bro, man. I love all y'all, man, for real. I miss y'all. Y'all gonna see more Diesel, man. But let me get off here, man, so I can put my titties up.
Yeah, go put on a t-shirt or halter top or something. Sports bra or something.
You trying to keep me on here, boy? I swear to God. Hey, chocolate drop. We gonna holler at you, man.
All right, brother.
All right, y'all be good.
Hey, you too, brother. Yeah, Diesel in the building. Reels. I'm dropping this link. I want you to come in and talk to me about this bill because I've been trying to keep up with this a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. I miss out a lot on that stuff, man. Let's talk about this Violence Against Women Act because I don't know a whole lot about that one. This is why I try to get caught up in the monetary part of YouTube. It's hard. Yeah, I don't really fool with that monetary part of YouTube myself too much. I do my thing, man. You know, if the money come, it come. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit here and there. You know, I help out with the channel, but I mean, without having people that really gonna support you or subscribe to stuff like that, it's not worth fooling with. You know what I'm saying? If you got like 100,000 subs and you're gonna have X amount of people subscribing, you know what I'm saying, then it'd be worth it. But I just put it on multiple platforms, and I started doing the multiple platforms just in case they decided to kick my channel off or something like that. That's the main reason I do that. But as far as the videos, yeah, I will try and get those monetized just so I can get that extra little income that come in every once in a while to try and help out with the channel. Help out with the extra bills or whatever. Because everything is, everything got a price. You know what I'm saying? So, Locked In Defense, what's up, man? What's good with you? But yeah, there's a lot of different gun control bills that's been popping up. That one he was speaking of in particular, I don't know a whole lot about it. I know it's like a red flag type law that they're trying to push out. Which I think those red flag laws are a little overboard, man. You basically are stripping somebody of their right just because somebody went and said they did X, Y, Z, and they may not have done anything. I don't think that's right, man. I think that's a bunch of BS. And then all these states trying to do these magazine bans. California, they just out of control. We ain't even gonna talk about them. They just retarded. What's happening?
Yo, what up?
How you doing? You don't look nothing like I thought you was gonna look.
What's yo? What's been up?
Hard. There you go.
It's in that Women Against Violence Act.
Yeah, what's this Women Against? Is that the red flag bill that they trying to push through?
No, well, that's another bill, but they added it.
Okay, so what did they add to it?
like the red flag laws, uh, all kind of other gun control shit. Where like if you get a misdemeanor, you can't, you'd be prohibited.
What?
Yeah, a misdemeanor, like a domestic violence misdemeanor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll make you prohibited from buying a gun ever again.
But that's already a thing, though.
No, not on a federal level.
Yeah, it is. It's on the 4473. It asks you that.
Yeah, but see, that's for felony though.
No, sir. That's a misdemeanor.
Oh, for misdemeanor.
Yeah, that
All
includes
right.
misdemeanor. If you've been convicted of domestic violence, whether it's misdemeanor or felony, it will prohibit you.
Oh, it would.
Yep.
Oh, I might have it confused with something else, but it was something about if you get a misdemeanor, it'll prohibit you.
Well, see that what I've noticed with like the politicians, they will go through and put stuff like that in bills to try to make the bill look better to try and get it pushed through.
Right. Yeah.
And they'll like try and add a law that already exists and just reword it so it looks like it's something new. So it makes it look like it's more than what they're actually doing.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's basically what they're trying to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And basically, they're trying to emulate the laws in New York and California on the federal.
Yeah, that's a big problem with the current administration that we have in Washington.
Right.
Because a lot of them follow that mindset of California and New York, and these real high anti-gun type states.
Right.
And so they try to push it on the federal level, man, and I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Well, see, that's why the guy who I follow, you got to telling you to call your rep.
You be talking about guns and gadgets.
Yeah, him. Yeah, him and a couple other people. Yeah.
Yeah, guns
get on
and
the
gadgets.
phone and make some
man.
phone calls. Make some phone calls or pay him a visit.
Yeah, he stays on top of everything, man. But he drops so many videos, man. It's hard to keep up with all of them. Sometimes he'll drop 4 or 5 videos in a day.
Right? Yeah, I watch all of them.
Man,
yeah,
I don't have that kind of time, brother. What's up, AF? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I watch all of them because he be keeping up with the state and federal level.
Yeah, he keep up with state, federal. Hell, if you don't watch him, he'll be on some international stuff.
Right.
He keep up with everything, man.
Right. So yeah, that's all I wanted to come and tell you. You could call your rep, man. Get on your rep and pay him a visit.
Well, usually he'll have a link where you can click on the link and you can email them and stuff like that. He'll have their phone numbers and stuff like that a lot of times. So it's easy to get access to them. And somebody said that's the guy that be in Sayful Lonzo videos.
Oh yeah, I did. I was in one of his videos.
Yeah, you was the troll, wasn't you?
Yeah, he called me his troll.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I be trolling.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Yeah, I remember when he first popped up on it. He was on a couple of videos, wasn't he?
Yeah, I should have been on a couple of videos because I hook up with him a lot.
Okay. Why don't you start a channel?
Nah, I ain't into all that. This channel right here, this ain't even my channel. This is my son's channel.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I'm old school, man. Me and you probably around the same age. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, I'm 46.
Yeah. See, you got me about 3 years. Yeah.
So, but I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I played a lot, but I always liked gadgets and electronics and stuff too.
Right.
So I played outside.
I was into that too because we came up in the arcade area. The arcade where you play the video game.
Yeah, the big stand-up joints.
Yeah, the big stand-up. Yeah.
I grew up with Atari, Nintendo.
Right. Yeah.
The first PlayStation.
Matter of fact, I still got my Sega Genesis.
I got a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
Yeah. So
Big
yeah,
Zach
that's all I
doing
was
his
gonna
thing.
say. Yeah, get on there and call your rep, man. Call your rep and let them know.
Call
Not the
him,
vote.
email him, text him,
Yeah.
go knock
I
on the
think I'm
door.
I think I'm gonna pay my rep a visit in person
Yeah.
and see how that works out.
I mean, it could work, and then they could just blow you off. You never know,
Yeah.
man. These guys, they got smoke screens for everything.
Yeah, they got a smoke screen for everything, but it won't hurt to try though.
Yeah, that's facts. That's big facts. Hey Zach, hop in
Right.
here for a second. A
Right.
violent, a violent misdemeanor would lose your rights. So I think here in Tennessee, no, I think here in Tennessee, it has to be a felony for
All right.
a certain type of violence. But if it's a domestic, no matter whether it's misdemeanor or not, if you're convicted of domestic, period, then you're
All
done.
right. All right. Yeah. See. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, which
the only problem,
honestly, I can't get mad about that, bro. Because if you're out here beating up your wife or whatever, you don't need to have a gun.
right. Yeah, because that means you got a really light temper.
Right. So I ain't
Right.
even mad about that.
Right. You go off real quick.
Right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't have dudes out here beating up their wives and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I see too many cats, man. There's been a lot of cats that have killed their baby mamas or girlfriends or whatever on
Oh
like
yeah.
Facebook
That.
Live and stuff, man.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we can't be
Yep.
having all that out here, especially in our community. We trying to give our community a more positive look on life, man. Not putting out a bunch of negative stuff like that.
Right.
Trying to
And
be
that's what I was about to say. That's the problem I have because most of the people filing all them bills are black politicians.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What's that lady in Texas? Uh,
Sheila Lee Jackson.
yeah, she the main one. She be dropping stuff like crazy. I'm like, damn, lady, sit down somewhere.
Yeah, and don't forget about your boy from Atlanta, Hank Johnson.
Yeah, Hank Johnson.
Yeah.
I think Sheila Lee Jackson dropped more than any of them, though, man. She be dropping stuff all the time, dude.
Yeah. She be dropping them like crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think one she dropped was the Safe Storage Act.
yep. Safe
Yeah.
Storage Act. She dropped some more too. Every time something happens, she drops some kind of bill. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And a lot of them are it's the same laws that are already on the books. If they enforce what we already got on the books, then it will probably
Then add more.
instead of adding more, this enforcement's already out there. You know what I'm saying? And then as far
Right.
as like when you think about it, like my man said, gun control is not gonna stop the criminals. You know what I mean? If somebody out here doing illegal stuff, what makes you think because you added a new law they're gonna follow that law too? They're not gonna follow that law either. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
It's stupid,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I
Them
agree
your
with you
politicians, man.
100%.
You voted for them, not me.
Oh no, not me. Well, a lot of them black politicians, I would just like to sit down and have a conversation with them about like, what you're thinking about.
I think a lot of them feel like they're really doing good, but then they don't take time to sit down and talk to the other side. They just run with the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
And
if
then
you actually,
they got a race going on in I don't know, but it's that dude from I think he's from North Carolina, South Carolina, James Clyburn.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got they got another brother who's running for his seat. Did you hear
Okay.
about that?
Okay. No, I ain't been keeping up with that one.
Yeah, well, they're trying to get him out of there because he coming up with all kind of crazy bills that have nothing to do with helping black folks.
What's up, Hollow Point?
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean,
Yeah.
we got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Got to start.
Yeah. Well, I hope the brother win because it's time for him to go. They say he been in Congress for like 30 years.
Well, they got a law now where they're putting limits on the terms, and it's
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one. They trying to pass, but it didn't pass though.
It didn't make it through.
Nah, I didn't make it through. They still voting on it.
Oh well, yeah, it's still work. They still working on it. But if
Yeah.
it passed, then it will limit them to 6 terms. So
Right. I think they had like a little grandfather clause in where it wouldn't affect them. So if they want to stay, they can stay.
now that from what I was reading, um, if they're already sitting, they get to finish out this term. But
Yeah.
after
Oh,
that,
all
they
right.
won't be able to go. They won't be able to run again.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, either
So,
way, they need to go because they all out of touch.
oh yeah, for sure. All of
Yeah.
them. All of
Yeah.
them out of touch. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. I mean, to make a change, you got to start voting on the local level first. If you can change your
Right.
local,
Yeah.
then you can start having a more of an impact, in Washington. Me, I'm in a red state, and no matter how I vote, it's gonna be red. This state's been red forever, and
Right. Yeah. I'm in the red. I'm in the red state too.
yeah, you in
Yeah.
Texas, but y'all almost flipped. Y'all damn near went purple this last election.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. It's closed. Yeah, because all the people move.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the liberal people moving there.
yeah, man, y'all damn near flipped. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
we can't lose
Yeah.
them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy.
we definitely red over here, man. We got a lot of liberals coming here too. We got a lot of people coming here from California, a lot of people coming here from New York, but they're coming in with the mindset. I'm tired of the way they think out there. I'm tired of them restricting this, restricting that, blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Right.
at the same time, you say that, but you can't come here and vote like you voted there, expecting
Right. Yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying? Because if you come here voting like you did there, then you're gonna mess us up. We can't have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's the bad part about that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the bad part about that. So
Man, I hope you decide to go ahead and start your channel. We need more channels out here.
if I start a channel, I probably would want to get more political than anything
Do it. We need it.
because I see a lot of the gun tube channels, but they don't be talking about the political side. Everybody they just
A lot of
focus
people,
on that. That's it.
a lot of people don't want to focus on the political side. They don't want to really talk about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you start talking about the political side of it, that's when
Yeah.
YouTube starts messing with you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
YouTube, they don't. If you're talking politics, but you're talking
Yeah.
politics they don't agree with, then that's when they start
Oh,
waving that
yeah, I
magic
got you.
wand around.
All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Well, you got to, like you said, it's good to start at the local level first.
Yeah, you got to start at the local level, man. Because
Yeah.
if you in California, for example, if the people that say they tired of what's going on in California start voting different, and
Yeah.
start putting in some politicians from the other side, then stuff will start changing over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like A-Ball said, if people start bucking cops like Pac, bet you shit start flying right. Well, I bet you if you start voting different, putting in new
Yeah.
politicians, taking away them old politicians' seats, they'll be like, oh shit, we better get some act right. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some politicians coming out, like Nancy Pelosi, she need to go, man. She like 100 years old.
Yeah,
You know?
her and that what's the black lady name? Maxine Waters?
Man, Maxine Waters need to go. Kamala Harris need to go. Sheila Jackson need to go. Man, all of them need
Yeah.
to go, man. I didn't support none of them, man.
Yeah, me neither. What?
When Kamala got knocked out the presidential election, I was like, yeah. And then when she
Right.
came back as VP, I was like, oh damn.
Right. Yeah, see that was right, that was crazy. Right.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is, man. As long
All
as
right, man. It was good hollering at you. I'll come back and holler at you again.
all right, that's what's up, brother.
All right.
All right, be safe. But yeah, as long as we as black people don't change how we think, how we vote, and we keep believing all this stuff that they be telling us, man, and voting off of these false promises they've been making for the last 60 years or whatever, we ain't gonna never get nowhere as far as for us. And as far as these liberals, if they can't see that they playing mind control games and they just trying to control everybody and take power away from everybody except for them. They trying to rig up the Supreme Court so it works in their favor. You know what I'm saying? They want to do everything to work in their favor. They're trying to get rid of the filibuster and all that stuff. Man, come on, man. It's a game out here for them. It's all about control, man. All about power. Lock up the violent criminals. Some of these district attorneys have lost their damn mind. Oh yeah, they definitely have lost their mind. What's up, Jay Rand? What's happening, brother? Hollow Point, where you been, brother? Do any of y'all follow the politics like that? Y'all keep up with it? Y'all like talking about the politics and the political side of the gun community? Is that something y'all follow? Something y'all into? I try and just stick with the guns, not worry about the politics, because I don't feel like fighting with Big Brother on my channel. But I'll gladly take that challenge if y'all want to talk about it sometime. Mr. Let's Get It. What's up, my man? That's my guy right there. Let me know if y'all want to talk about some of that stuff. Facts, local voting counts. If y'all want to come in and chop it up and let's talk about this stuff, let's do it. I don't care. I'm raw and uncut over here. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm down for whatever. Yeah, I try and keep up with them a little bit just to be aware myself, man. But at the same time, it's so many things that come out all the time. It's hard to keep up. When you're doing this, working full time, got a family, it's hard to kind of keep up with all that mess, man. It's too much. I don't think either side has any real interest in getting rid. Oh, that the Democrats definitely want to get rid of them. They definitely want to get rid of them. They made that very clear that they want to get rid of them. I'll never put my trust in one party ever. People, when I tell them I didn't vote for Joe Biden, they automatically assume I voted for Donald Trump, which I didn't. But they automatically assume that. I just let them think that. Yeah, the Constitution is what it is, but if they get their way, they're trying to change it. They want to make changes to the Second Amendment. They want to either make changes to it and amend it or get rid of it altogether. If they can get rid of it altogether, then we're going to be up shit's creek. I think that 10-round mag ban passed, didn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I think it actually passed. I can't see that. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Because California was trying to do a 7-round mag ban. They wanted it to be limited to 7. I think New York is already 7, if I'm not mistaken. I get a lot of people from New York and California in the shop, and they're always complaining about, you know what I'm saying, the stuff going on. Saying I didn't vote for Biden or Trump. I still voted. I voted too, but I didn't vote for either one of them. Yeah, I voted too. I voted for the one person that nobody was probably going to vote for. I actually felt like he was more competent than either one of the people that was running on the mainstream side of the two parties. If y'all can guess who it is, put it in the chat. Yep. It passed the Senate. It still has to go through the House. Okay. See, that's crazy. What's this? They know they can't change the Constitution. The Supreme Court would never allow it. Even the liberal justices would never support changing the Constitution. I don't know, man. If they get the right ones in there, they just might. Depends on what the change is. Depends on what the change is, man. I think if what's her name, Ruth Gator Ginsburg, or whatever, if she was still alive and she was still sitting on the court, I think she would have been down with making some changes. Watch Biden's early '80s Senate speeches. He isn't a good person, in my opinion. Oh yeah, if you watch some of Biden's early speeches back in the '80s and stuff like that, that dude was he did not like black people. He did all kind of stuff to try and hurt us. Hell, aka the Biden crime bill, aka the '94 crime bill was originally named after him. He wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So I watched his speech on that bill, and he was pushing that thing hard, man. He was selling that bill like a used car salesman selling cars. He was trying to push that thing hard. And who did he have the support of? What some people consider the first black president, Mr. Clinton. Oh, they over here hiding stuff. Hold on. All right, so some of y'all made some comments. YouTube didn't like. So I had to unblock them so they would show up. What changes are they trying to do to us now? Man, they trying to do magazine bans. They still trying to do assault weapons bans. They still out here trying to um, limit the type of firearms you can have. Man, all that stuff. They still doing all that stuff. And they just add more stuff to it. They add something to it every day. They even tried to sneak some of it through the stimulus package bills that they was passing. But some organizations found out and was able to get the word out and get it stopped. By people contacting their representatives. You just gotta watch them, man. They always out here trying to do something. The brace ban that's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. So when people come in the shop and they'll ask. You can tell people that are new to guns because they'll ask newbie questions. So they'll ask, okay, so this gun right here is considered an AR pistol. So if I put a stock on it, then it becomes an SBR. Like, correct. Then you got to buy a $200 tax stamp and go through that whole waiting process. And they're like, are you serious? Like, yeah, just because you put a stock on it. So when they start seeing stuff like that and getting it broke down to them, you can see that it's starting to click in and sink that, they on some bullshit. The bump stock ban was completely dumb. Nobody even wanted the damn thing anyway. It didn't even work right. Yeah, YouTube is definitely a trip, man. Once I figure out how much black people support guns, they'll back out to after midterms. I don't think they will because the numbers are out there for them to see how much we support firearms and gun rights. And they still pushing full steam ahead. They're going harder now than they were before. So, I mean, I don't think they're ever going to stop. Now, Beto O'Rourke, he's starting to say now that he supports the Second Amendment. And he has no interest in taking anybody's guns. So, but that's just so he can win that spot as governor in Texas. If he was to win that election, he would flip right back to the way he was before. He's just talking shit to try and get the seat and get in the office. I know what he's doing. I can see through his bullshit. He might start with his dumb ass. Yeah, the braces do help veterans that are injured, but at the same time, they try and say that we use the braces as a way to get around the NFA. So it's stupid. I think with the eventual. No, I'm not even going to speak that because they watch the channel or something. They might hear what I said and be like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I ain't even going to say that. This is why people need to vote and vote in high percentages. Oh yeah, our vote is power. Our vote is key. That's why they fight so hard over getting our votes because we determine the elections. We just got to get out there and vote. And, like the voter gun rights or the voter gun rights, the voter rights stuff that everybody be crying about because they want you to have an ID when you go vote. I don't see an issue with that because, as far as I know, everybody over the at least 16 or older that I've met or that I know has a government ID. It's called a driver's license. And if you don't have a driver's license and you're an adult, you at least have a state issued ID. So where this whole thing where they talking about black people can't get IDs and we're not smart enough to use computers or whatever. Come on, man. You full of it. I don't know one single black man or woman that does not have an ID. I don't know anybody that's legally able to have an ID that does not have an ID. That's BS. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like requiring somebody to show their ID when they go to vote is a good thing because it keeps you honest. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got arrested this past election for voting for their dead husbands and dead wives and cousins and uncles that have passed away and all kind of stuff, man. So if you're gonna vote, at least be man or woman enough to show that it's really you voting. You know what I'm saying? He said this fool said he had an epiphany. Yeah, don't trust Beto, man. Facts. This chat moving. Hold on. Pop this up here. No, they don't want to punish the 2A community. They're not trying to punish the 2A community. They're just trying to get what they want. They're just strictly trying to get what they want. And that's facts. They want complete control. If they can take guns away, they'll have complete control. What is it, that little remark that Putin made that, the country is basically Russia or the Soviet Union since Joe Biden took over? I don't trust none of them, man. Zach, you said it best, brother. Yeah, you're right. Anybody can get an ID. You are right. You can even get IDs for your small children. So I think that whole voter ID BS, they can drop that. And all this other stuff they use for smoke screens, they'll distract you talking about something like this whole Ukraine mess. All right, so now that's all they talk about. Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine. They keep talking about that, trying to distract you while they're in the background trying to sneak these little anti-gun bills and stuff into other stuff and trying to sneak it by. That's what they do. That's what they do. But it is what it is, man. Politicians are crooks. You can't trust any of them. Some of them I ain't gonna say I trust them, but I feel more comfortable with them than I do others. I ain't gonna say I trust any of them. Oh, and that's big facts. The 2A community is some of the best people you could ever meet. It's easy. In the 2A community, man, it's like, it don't matter if you black, white, purple, green, or yellow. It could be one of the most racist dudes you ever seen in your life. And you know for a fact, little buddy don't like you just based off your skin color. But he will embrace you because you're part of the 2A community. I've talked to some people in my store that I know for a fact if I saw them walking down the street, they wouldn't have spoke to me. If they didn't know me from that store, they wouldn't even speak to me. But they'll talk to me like I'm their best friend. But if you say, hey, why don't we hang out, maybe go hunting or something, they'll be like, oh, yeah, ha, ha. Yeah, all right, I see you. We friends as long as we in the store. I got you. I see where we at. At least I know where that boundary is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brass Hoarder? Yeah, but this is a community that embraces people no matter what for the most part, man. Especially on this over here with our our crew. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're right about that. I haven't been in the guns long, but I've met some great people. Yeah, man. For y'all don't know, man, this dude here, man, he comes into the shop on a regular. He one of my guys, man. Cool brother, man. We talk on the phone, whatever. But he a cool dude, man. Super cool dude. You know what I'm saying? And he'll tell you, man, when you come in the shop, man, he get number love when he come through. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to come in and spend a dime. He get number love. Work on his guns, whatever. Loudest voices in the Democrat voter base are the LGBTQ and Hollywood types. Uh, man, we're on the black skirts of every radar, brother. Don't nobody care about us but us. You know what I'm saying? And they don't feel like we care about us half the time because we out here killing each other, backstabbing each other, trying to bring each other down. Not we don't support each other. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, man. We are the our community is one of the most self-damaging communities I've ever seen. It's unbelievable how quick we'll tear down our own community. We were just talking about how they just put a plasma donation place right here in the hood over here, where in the city where I live in. They put a plasma place right in the middle of the hood. They know what they're doing. Yeah, this anytime you see one, if you see a large group of black people or Hispanics, any race that's standing up fighting for what's right for their people, yeah, of course the government is going to get nervous. They don't like that. They don't want to see that. They do not want to see that at all. Well, right now, the one that's having the most influence is the LGBTQ community. They got the most influence right now. They can all they gotta do is snap their fingers and everybody like, oh my god, they got mad. Oh, let's do something different. Let's stop. Like, man, come on, man. We're the ones that, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, went through the most bullshit. And we still get treated the worst out of everybody. You can come here from wherever and just have it made. You don't have to pay no taxes for several years. You get all this free shit. Hey, we've been here struggling, and it's hard as hell to get anything. But the system is built to divide the home. So if you want to get these benefits, young lady, then you can't have a man in your house. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep that house divided, and then we'll help you out all you need. And that's how that system works. As soon as they find out, oh, you got a husband? Oh, okay, we're gonna cut that off. You don't need these benefits, even though you live in one of the poorest communities in here. It's just it's a jacked up system. Yeah, Biden wants us to have unlimited access to crack pipes. Ain't that some shit, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. That tells you that said enough right there. That told you everything you needed to know about Joe Biden and this current administration. You want to just go out and give out crack kits to everybody. Come on, man. All you doing is trying to keep black people dumb, trying to keep us junkies so we can't think for ourselves and we can't do nothing to stop whatever it is you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And keep us in the dark, keep us mentally enslaved. Even though we're not physically enslaved, we're mentally enslaved. And that's what you want. You want us mentally enslaved. If you can mentally enslave us, then you can physically enslave us as well. That's all it is. It's just modern day slavery, man. And those programs have been around. But now they trying to make it a federal thing. You know what I'm saying? Make it reactivate. They've been doing it in what is it? Seattle, where they got the clinics where you can go get fresh needles to shoot up with. We love you too, brother. We love you too, man. Well, yeah, we just try and keep it real, man. Try and keep it. Total Glide Boy. That's hey. So when I made that Let's Go Brandon shirt and put it on my merch page, I was like, man, people are gonna be mad at me for this. But so far, I haven't gotten any negative feedback for it. Is it Portland, Charles? Okay, I thought it was Seattle for some reason. I was thinking it was Seattle, but okay, Portland. Those funds have always come from the Fed. Okay, not as mad as you think. Yeah, I got the Let's Go Brandon shirts with the yeah, they dope. They dope. They red, black, and green. Yeah, they hard. But yeah, I think programs like that are they. I mean, they just designed to build modern day slaves. That's how it is. I refuse. I'm not gonna let my people go out like that. We already got enough people out here pushing that stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think at some point in life, most of us have been a participant in providing certain things to the streets to mentally enslave our own people. And it ain't something that you regret. It's something you learn from. You know what I'm saying? You think it's cool, you're young, but it's not cool at all. Democrats are losing us slowly but surely. We need to be political free agents. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. I've always, since I've gotten older, I would say, I've always been more of a political free agent. I don't think I don't look at like I got family. They vote strictly Democrat. I will never vote strictly Democrat ever again. And we of course I voted for the first black president, but at the same time, I kind of regret it. It was cool to be a part of history and making that happen, but at the same time, I kind of regret it because he didn't do shit to help us either. Oh man, Zach, what you just said? What you just said? Yeah, definitely the black community's biggest problem. They've been selling us bullshit for decades, man. LBJ, he said it himself. I had them niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years, as he was signing the so-called nigger bill. You know what I'm saying? That's shit like that, man. People don't even think about that. People don't even think about stuff like that. They just go along with whatever they say. They just run with it. But people are starting to wake up now. They're starting to get so-called woke. Woke was a term I used to use, and I don't use it no more because I've seen a lot of people that claim to be woke is actually still asleep. They just think they woke. I guess they in the metaverse. Well, Malcolm X called them Dixiecrats because the Dixiecrats was actually a thing. That was actually a thing. They were real. That was a real thing. Obama let the Republicans drag his name through the mud. Yeah, he did a pretty good job of it. He helped them. If you don't make it easy, they can't do it. Only way they can do it is if you allow them to do it, and if you give them the fuel to do it. If you give them something to drag your name through the mud for, then of course they're going to. People talk about Obamacare like it was a great thing. When Obamacare hit, and I tried to get medical insurance, man, but the same medical insurance I had tried to get before that was $100 a month was going to cost me $800 a month. So I ain't had no love for that. I ain't have no love for it at all. You always find out the really bad stuff way after they get out of office, like Operation Fast and Furious. Nah, man, you'll find it out while they in office. You just got to watch how they move, man. Look at what they say versus their actions. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I've sat back now and I start watching how politicians move, how do they handle certain situations. You know what I'm saying? If the people that were running for office during the elections, did they actually keep their word? Did they actually do what they said they was going to do? And I base it off of that. You know what I'm saying? Biden, he already had a track record. He already had a history. Kamala Harris already had a history. So it was easy for me to say, no, I'm not voting for them. It wasn't no problem at all. Um, Trump, I mean, he was Trump, man. Um, what I did like about him was the fact that you knew where you stood with Trump. He left his feelings on his sleeve, so you always knew how he really felt. He didn't sugarcoat it and hide it. It was out there. You just had to pay attention. You know, and people call him a racist. Yeah, he made some slick little comments that was kind of, like that's kind of sketchy right there. But you don't have a bunch of videos of him calling people N words and all that stuff. You don't have a lot of that stuff. He, I mean, I didn't really see much that he really did. I seen stuff where, he could have denounced certain people when they endorsed him and stuff like that. He didn't, but he never came out and supported them either. You know what I'm saying? Unlike somebody who went to the funeral and gave a eulogy for his so-called mentor, who was a former leader of the KKK. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Man, Total Glock Boy, I just went through this exact thing this week when I was getting my medicine. My pharmacy called me and was like, hey, I need your new insurance. I gave him my insurance information. When he ran my medication through the insurance, it was going to be about $70 more than what it is without the insurance. So he just like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to worry about it. We just keep doing it how we doing it. Oh, yeah, he's definitely always been an asshole, but he ain't always been an asshole like this one. Well, yeah. I could tolerate him more than I can some other people. I put it like that. Yep. That just happened, Total Glock Boy. Literally. Matter of fact, I got the fresh bottles in there now. I took like 3 pills out of them. And this whole housing situation, man, I'm waiting for this housing bubble to bust. He said, I kind of miss Miss Trump. Damn, bro. Really? Really? You just got just eyeballing the first lady, ex-first lady? Is that what you was doing? You was just on TV, just like, man, I like to meet her. I can see you now. I can see you now. What's kind of the truth, Brass Order? We done talked about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I heard about that Central Park 5 stuff. Yeah. But that shit was crazy. But at the end of the day, them brothers are finally out. They free. And I think, a lot worked out in their favor, even though they lost a lot of time. Some of them lost a lot of time, in life out here on the streets, being locked up. And they went through some really jacked up situations being locked up. But at the end of the day, they're out. They're able to be with their families. And, yeah, that Central Park 5 thing, that was a whole tobacco all in itself. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, as long as we keep allowing stuff like that to happen, we're never going to be able to move forward because they're always going to find a way to kick us back down. It is what it is. I've had some people tell me I was borderline racist, or I've been called racist. I'm like, nah, my daughter biracial. You know what I'm saying? So I can roll with, I can hang with the best of them. I do get aggravated, make little little remark sometimes about certain things. But one of my best friends, hell, Scotty Two T's. That's my guy. You see my sign back there? You see it? Yeah, Big Drake 357 right there. You know what I'm saying? Scotty Two Trees. That's my boy. Exonerated 5. That's right, Mr. Henry. But yeah, I'm not racist, man, but I am very pro-black. I will say that. I am very pro-black. I'll do a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's one thing I love about being a Mason. It gives me a bigger platform to be able to give back to the community. So I enjoy like when we had the tornadoes in Nashville, going out giving clothes and food and water and stuff to the community. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And that's what I say. Well, you can be racist and still like a white girl. Now, I like my queens, but my baby mama happened to be on the light of persuasion. I think she might be kin to Putin. She had one of them old jacked up last names like Putin. If you live where I live at, I live in a small town in the country, right outside of Nashville. Yeah, it's a little different here. You come here, you gonna see a little bit of everything. I tell people I done been all around the globe, all around the world. I ain't never left the land of the United States. But yeah, I'm not. You know, when I see like, so when we had the tornadoes, was it year before last? Was it year before last? Was it 2020 or 2019? I think it was 2019. When we had them tornadoes, um, a lot of Nashville got tore the hell up. But one side of Nashville, they didn't even go in there and start rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even go in there and start rebuilding. Nobody, it had already been like a week and a half, 2 weeks after the fact before anybody even found out this side of town was destroyed like it was. So everybody went in there and started giving back to the community, man. But they were just gonna let them rot. And while we was out there, these guys, these uh, developers and uh, investors and stuff was out there. Instead of trying to help people, they was out there trying to see if they could lowball people and get their property from them so they could rebuild on it and make the property value go up to just push them out. And that's how all the regentrification in Nashville started when we had the flood in 2010. All these investors and stuff come in and just started buying up everything, and they start building like 100, 500,000, 800,000, $1 million homes on everything, building big fancy buildings and stuff like that, and increasing the property value, and it pushed all of the people that was from that hood out. And so it pushed them all out to the outskirts, to the suburbs, and then they start raising the property value, and now all these people are moving here, and the property value is going up and up and up and up, and now you can't get a house. You can't get a decent house for less than 325,000 around this area. That's why we ended up renting this house, because we were trying to buy a house, but the closest house we could find to stay in this area where we needed to be in the price range that we needed, which was not 325,000. It was in the 200, the low 200s. So we would have had to go like 100 miles away, if not further. We couldn't do that. Right. You're right. It doesn't mean that. But, like I said, I do have a strong opinion on certain subjects. And so I try not to speak on them unless I'm around certain people. So I don't make people mad. But at my job, they know I'm very pro black. And they said all the time they'll look at stuff, they'll see my phone or something. And I'm like one of the guys at work one day, he accidentally picked up my phone, and when he picked it up, the screen lit up, and he looked at it, And he was like, "Yeah, I knew that wasn't my phone. It was way too militant." But man, we've been on here almost 2 hours. As you can tell, I'm really tired. I had a long night, had a long day. I'm super, super sleepy. I'm about to hop off here. Next week, we're going to have a fantastic show. I've got my homeboy, Akil Kadir, and his pop, Akil Kadir. Same name, but the Akil is spelled different. His dad was the founder of the Dory Miller Rifle and Pistol Club, and he and Akil also are the founders of Dory Miller Gun Club, which is my gun club. Um, and Akil also owns a black-owned school called Citizen Safety Academy. He's NRA certified. He's USCCA certified. Um, as of late, he's wrote some training curriculum for a really big organization who needed to have a revamp. So I look forward to talking with them. They'll be here next week. We already got them locked in, and we can talk about. We're going to talk about the club. I'm gonna ask them about. Dory Miller was affiliated with some big organizations out there in the firearm industry, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a lot of different stuff next week, man. So y'all tap in, check it out. I will catch y'all then. Appreciate all y'all coming through, hanging out with me tonight. Shout out to my man Diesel. Shout out to Carbon Q, Yoki Stirrup, Red Phoenix Defense, all y'all for coming through, chopping it up with your boy for a minute. Much love to everybody out there, man. Y'all be blessed, stay dangerous, and we out.